Hey everybody, it's me, William Schmidt, aka CCFan77 here on YouTube. And I actually got a really special edition of WSN Flix file here for you. The Flix file double feature. It's actually sorry, I was planning to do both of these movies in separate reviews, but I got kind of caught up in the beach when I saw our first movie, and I just recently saw the second one of this. Well, here we go. I actually have a double feature, and the movies I'm doing are both sort of very amazing movies. I'm doing both Smurfs 2 and Planes. And to start off, I'll be doing the one that just came out, Smurfs 2, which is brought to us by Sony and Kerner Entertainment, and was distributed by Columbia Pictures. Though the original Smurfs movie came out last year, as you know, both Smurfs, featuring some of the Smurfs going through a special portal on a blue moon, bringing them to New York, while trying to get away from Gargamel, who somehow came across their village by Clumsy Smurf. Well, of course, Clumsy did part in this movie, as does Papa Smurf and Smurfette, as well as, actually, I believe Bronte Smurf has a slightly bigger role than he did in the first film. Anyway, it all starts with Smurfette on her supposed birthday, the day that she first officially became a Smurf after deciding to become one. Of course, for those of you who know, Smurfette is actually not really a Smurf, because she was actually created by Gargamel to capture them and use his magic for his own nefarious purposes. No, Gargamel's not actually in the Smurf village in this movie. He's actually in Paris, becoming a star sorcerer after losing to the Smurfs in the first movie. During that time in Paris, I remember. He created the Naughties, which are Vixie and Hackus. He plans to use the secret formula that Papa Smurf used to make Smurfette a Smurf, to turn his Naughties into real Smurfs, and use his essence to conquer the world. So he has Lexi go through a portal that he conjured up to capture Smurfette and tell him the formula. And he succeeds, and Vixie is he takes Smurfette to Paris through the portal. And so Papa Smurf and three of the Smurfs, Clumsy, Grouchy, and Vanity, who actually gets a much bigger role than he did in the first film, all go to New York City and meet up with their friends Patrick and Grace to help him get Smurfette back. And of course, also joining them was Victor Doyle, who is Patrick's stepfather, and Blue, who is now 4 years old. I'm pretty sure that this movie actually takes like 4 years after the first movie, even though Smurfs 2 came out 2 years ago. Magic of movies, folks. So anyway, right after Paris, they start the plan. I won't give away the ending, but it's a really great movie. And I gotta say, this movie is actually very amazing. It pulls at the strings of the heart pretty sure the lesson of it is, home is actually not where you come from. Home is the place where the people you love. And that's a great lesson for all of us. And I actually give that movie 5 tokens out of 5. And our next movie is the one I just saw, Disney's Planes, from Walt Disney Pictures and Disney Toon Studios. And this is supposed to be a spin-off of Cars. Hey, this is a really good movie. This is a... No, it's actually a spin-off of Cars, but actually, Pixar is actually not involved in this whatsoever. So technically, this is a full-on Disney movie. So I believe this Planes movie is Disney's 52nd animated feature film. And much like my Cars, it actually starts with a young upstart. That's actually a lot different. This is on Dusty Crophopper, a crop duster who plans on becoming a racer through entering the Wings Around the World race. And of course, he has help with his friends, Dottie the forklift and Chud the truck, and of course also his mentor, the old Navy warplane skipper. Of course, eventually, though, when the qualifier comes up short, but through a technicality with one of the racers getting disqualified, he takes his place. He then meets up with all the other racers, including his new friend El Chico Cabra, a Mexican racer. Ishani, a Indian plane. And of course then becomes a rival with 3-time race winner Rip Slinger. And also becomes a friend with a British racer Bulldog after saving him in a part of the race. Of course, the lesson we have here is try and conquer your fears and never give up. Of course, that's another great lesson. And I gotta say, this pretty much has all the elements of Planes. And if you actually look carefully, there's also a reference to a couple of other movies, like in one scene you can actually see lit balloons, which kind of reminisces to the floating lanterns from Tangled. And according to the Wikipedia page, Mater and other characters from Cars are shown in the film, but I didn't really see them. I gotta say, it's a very great movie. I highly recommend it, and I also give it 5 tokens out of 5. These are truly great movies. I highly recommend seeing them. I'm actually glad I didn't give away too much spoilers. So anyway, that's our Flix File double feature for today. We actually have another double feature thing coming up, but it's not different because I will be doing a couple of game reviews coming up. Planning on doing Mario and Luigi Dream Team, and for the first time I'll be doing a RTS game in Pikmin 3. Really excited to see this, so stay tuned to WSN for more things. Until then, fly high and have fun. See you soon.